Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
Disciplining Your Child 101 teaches us to let the punishment fit the crime. If two children fuss over a toy, you take it away, and so no one can play with it. When a child disobeys, he has chosen to receive a spanking, and he still has to obey. Sometimes we have to get creative. For a while there, when I caught my children saying mean things to each other, I made them down a spoonful of vinegar. That made them stop and think before they said anything hurtful. When my wiggle worm wouldn't be still, I'd send him out to run around the house 3 times, which usually calmed him down. The point isn't actually punishment, but correction, making them aware of their sins or shortcomings, disciplining themselves to think before acting and making bad choices. As children get into their teen years, spanking and vinegar becomes less effective, but they understand discipline, like restricted screen time, limited phone use, and taking away the car keys when they've been irresponsible. But what do you do with truly rebellious teenagers who want to just do about everything to revolt against their parents' authority and do so with an unrepentant heart? I'm blessed not to have had that problem, but I've known godly parents who have. And some of them have had to put their foot down and say, if you choose to continue to rebel, you can no longer live under my roof. That threat may wake up some young people and make them realize that they need to get their life back into line. But others, looking for an excuse, storm out, only to make a bigger mess of their lives. Still others continue with their rebellion, not taking their parents' threats seriously until they find themselves out on the street. That's what the people of Judah did. They ignored God's warnings and continued in their sin even after God sent multiple prophets to them. In Jerusalem, He told the people He would send a foreign nation to come in, destroy their cities, and take them captive. Like many people today, they didn't believe a loving God would take such drastic measures. The Lord told Jeremiah, when the people say, "Why has the Lord our God done all this to us?" you will tell them, "As you have forsaken me and served other gods in your own land, now you will serve foreigners in a land not your own." They knew idol worship would bring God's wrath. They'd heard the 10 Commandments. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make yourself a carved image. You shall not bow down to them and serve them, for I am a jealous God. Yet they had worshipped idols on every high hill and under every green tree, and even in the temple, where they were supposed to meet God and worship Him. So God, being their wise, loving Father, told them, if you continue to do this, you can no longer live in my land. You want to serve foreign gods? Well, do it in a foreign land without my hand of blessing on you. That's tough love, isn't it? As much as we need to deal with the spirit of rebellion in the hearts of our children, we also need to deal with it in our own hearts. Do you have a recurrent sin the Holy Spirit keeps convicting you of, but it keeps cropping up? Is your lifestyle not pleasing to God? The Lord's not going to kick you out of His family if you're His, but He will discipline those in continuous rebellion. Perhaps you see rebellion in the life of a friend or family member. How can you pray and encourage them to end their defiance against the Lord?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.